Joining me now is the man that needs no introduction, Terrance McKinney, who's got a fight coming up here on November 20th against Ziam. Terrance, man, how excited are you to get back in there and continue the momentum that you started with that first fight, man?
We're looking to make a lot of noise this fight, get out there and show people that it's not just fluke. There's no lucky hits, We trained super hard for this, and I'm excited to show them what we've been working on.
Yeah, I love it, man. I'm sure we'll dive all into that sort of stuff, but I want to talk to you about your kind of newfound fame since that first fight. I'm sure life is a little bit different for you maybe than it was a year ago. Have you liked this attention? It seems like on Twitter and social media, your presence is great. You interact with the fans all the time. People seem to dig your opinion. So what has it been like, and how have you kind of transformed this and built off of it where people really enjoy seemingly following you on social media, man?
Yeah, we're looking to keep the fans activated because in this career, we want to sell tickets. I want to show UFC that we got the fans, like we can bring the crowd in, because like the better I promote myself, the more money I'm more likely going to make. So it's just all part of the business as well, and I love my fans, so the pleasure's all mine.
Yeah, no doubt, man. And talk to me about the what's transpired since that last fight. I know you had your knee was a little banged up from that celebration. Kind of what was the recovery on that? Was it just something like, after a few weeks of rest, it was good, or was there any sort of procedures you had to do for that?
I did do physical therapy, but it wasn't my knee. I strained my calf muscle bad. I wasn't able to fix my calf for like a month. So but yeah, I did physical therapy, and I was pretty much training pretty much in 3 weeks.
Nice, man. That's great. And does that make you not want to do any sort of celebration again if you win, or are you going to test that out again?
No, I'm not scared about that. I'll just focus on the landing this time. It's just I was just mostly excited. Felt like I could probably fly. I wasn't thinking about landing.
That's a good way to put it, man. And I saw you were doing a little bit of training out at the Performance Institute. Is that right? How was that experience and going out to Vegas to do some training there?
Oh, it was way cooler this time because this would be the second time I went there, but this time I got to really utilize the whole Performance Institute. So it was pretty cool being a UFC fighter there this time around, actually getting to use it all.
Yeah, the star treatment, the red carpet rolling out, I'm sure. And that week too, I think it was interesting, right? Because there was a lightweight fight that was kind of in jeopardy. It was Dan Hooker and Nasrat Haqparast, and you've only got one UFC fight under your belt, but you were raising your hand. It seemed like on social media and stuff. Did you actually throw your name in the hat? Did you tell Jason, your manager, hey, this is a fight I want? I only got one fight, but let's do this.
We definitely threw the name out there. So Nazareth couldn't show up. I'm ready to get it. Like I said, I'm not one of them fighters just I feel like I'm ready to top 10. And yeah, I'm one of the fighters that truly believe that, and so we'll take that fight.
Obviously that didn't come to fruition, and you have this opponent in front of you for us. Did you like this matchup? Was he a name you were familiar with at all, or is it just somebody you kind of had to look up and figure out if you wanted it?
Well, he fought on the same card as me before me during my debut, so I got to watch him when I was sitting in the back. I think it's just a good second fight for me in the UFC, and I think it plays in my favor.
Yeah, have you been impressed with what you've seen from him, or do you think it's
he's
kind of so-so?
He's a great K1 kickboxer, obviously K1 kickboxing champion, and I'm just trying to test my stand-up, and if I can get this guy on the stand-up, who can really mess with me? I'm super good at wrestling. I can stand up with a K1 kickboxer. I'm just ready to show the world that I'm the best, and that's what we're going to do.
Do you feel like there's any extra added pressure just because of how that first fight went down? I mean, it's going to be kind of hard to top that performance, but do you think you have some tricks up your sleeve? Maybe you can top it. Maybe not as quick, but maybe you can do something, to catch as many eyeballs.
Yeah, exactly. That's just the kind of fighter I am. You look at, I got 14 fights, less than 30 minutes of cage time. I like to finish fights, and I like to put on exciting fights. I'm not a decision fighter. I'm looking to end the fight at all times. I want 50 G's. I'm not just trying to hold a person down.
Somebody that followed your career for quite a while now, you kind of started off with such a grapple heavy game. Obviously that's your background. You're great at wrestling, and now you come in here and you're like the knockout guy. So Do you feel like at all that the stand up? I know you just said you want to get bonuses and stuff. Do you think that you're ever concerned about getting overzealous with your striking? Like, could we see more of your wrestling in this fight maybe than the last couple?
Um, Only way I'm wrestling if it's on Rock, to be honest with you. Like anytime in UFC from here on out. So
I think the fans will like to hear that, man. So I guess kind of wrap it up here. What's your prediction for this fight? Do you think it ends in another finish, or what are we thinking here?
I think we definitely get the first round finish, guaranteed.